Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys. Maybe you remember Melissa and I were just on here live, but we were trying to remember if it was last week or recently, but we're switching roles today in the interview. Um, okay, making sure. Okay, we're good. So hi everybody. I was gonna have my coffee, but I've had like 4 cups today, so got my water here. And Melissa's in beautiful Pacific Pacific Northwest, and I'm in Illinois, and we're happy to be here with you guys today. So, this was Melissa's idea to hop on for live today. Um, some of you are new to the group. Some of you guys have been around for a while. Some of you are wondering what this group is all about. Why is Kelsey talking about weight loss? Why does she get so fired up about it? So, Melissa, do you want to share kind of why we're doing this maybe? And then we can kind of hop in.
Yeah, so we just kind of wanted to give everyone a chance to meet Kelsey and hear a little bit of the backstory of why Fit for Life got started and why Fit Moms got started. And I know she's super passionate about living healthy, and so I just thought her story about moving from being a physician's assistant to doing this. I thought it was really intriguing, and I thought you guys would like to hear it. So.
Yay. So we're just going to have a little coffee, water chat. Also, tell us if you're here. I know some of you guys are watching live, so say hello, tell us where you are from, and if you have questions along the way, feel free to ask. So here we go.
All right. So I guess my first question would be, what made you become a physician's assistant?
Good
Mhm.
question. So mom, if you're watching, my mom I remember one day I was talking to my mom about, in college, there's like it's confusing. What do you want to do with your life? My mom's like, you should be a PA. And I love the body. I love learning about the body. I love the body's ability to heal. Um, and so it just kind of happened one thing at a time. I love people. And so I learned about being a PA, and I do love the role of a PA. So don't hear me wrong throughout this interview, but within that journey over the past 10 years, I've really discovered my passion within that. And we can talk more about that and why I branched outside of that. But yeah, I love people and I love healing and I love the body. That's probably the main reasons.
Awesome. So when you were working as a PA, you were working in like family medicine, lifestyle medicine?
I've done a little bit of a few things. So I've done prompt care, urgent care. I've done family medicine in a couple different clinics. I've worked a little bit in the hospital, nursing home. And then most recently within my family medicine practice, I've done some lifestyle medicine, which is basically um, learning how to not only treat disease, but reverse disease through the power primarily of plant-based eating, but also movement and stress management and sleep and all of those things.
Okay, awesome. So what did you see like working in that made you want to move into the coaching realm and help women be healthier?
Um, it has been ever since, I don't know, a long time, forever. If you've watched my trainings, like I love helping people with weight management ever since I was young. And I have tried within the medicine world, and this is mostly an issue of insurance because of just the way that the medical system is structured. But I tried in so many ways to help patients get to the root of why they were struggling with their weight and actually make change. And it was draining because, it's hard to get people to come in repeatedly, and most of the studies around weight loss show that you have to have accountability and coaching to really break free from this. So I was trying to do that in a medicine world standpoint. And, you can tell patients all the things, but unless you have people around you and a lot of coaching into the mindset. And what I didn't realize at the time, I thought it was the psychology around obesity and weight management and all that I was interested in. But a lot of it that I've discovered even in the past couple of years is the inner spiritual work too, that needs to be done so that you can break free from this. So I realized that it can't really be done in a medical office standpoint. And so I took some steps of obedience back in 2020 to start creating a program, working one-on-one with clients. And it's just grown, and God has really blessed our community since then, and just continue to reveal little steps along the way of how to actually set women free if they want to invite this kingdom-minded aspect in. And also, I just really believe that, I think so often people who come into my office, if I could have had the opportunity to intervene 20 years ago, they wouldn't be sitting here with all the struggles medically that they're having. And so God really impressed it on my heart. I remember one day I was sitting in my kitchen and he impressed it on my heart that in order to change generations of health, it has to start with moms. And when moms or the women in the home can change the legacy of health, it's going to change generations. And that's more than I can do individually one-on-one in my office. So that's why I'm so passionate about helping moms transform the health legacy in their home. So that hopefully in like 20 years, all these kids who have grown up understand at the core of what it means to be healthy, and they don't have to go to their PA, their doctor, whoever, with medical problems and need medication, right?
Yeah. So when you say breaking free, what do you feel like that freedom actually looks like?
Good question. Okay. So breaking free from the struggle with weight, to me, it means a few things. So having the tools to know how to eat well and to break out of diet culture. So, I tell all of you and my clients, like, I never count things. I just eat real food, and I've learned to listen to my body. Now, through that process, we have to train you a little bit on how to understand some of the concepts with food. But to me, freedom is being able to live in your body at its highest functioning capacity, feeling amazing, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of those things. Just operating in fullness, and that includes your body. And I think we're so apt to just say, oh, like your mental health and your spiritual health, but not really stewarding your body as a part of the full picture.
Yeah. Yeah. And we say a lot, shed the burden to shine the light. And we say a lot also that it's not about the weight. So in Fit Moms Academy, it's not diet culture. And so that's what's so different and has been so impactful for so many of us, that
Yeah.
we get to understand that freedom is bigger than just the number on the scale. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, for sure. And I think too, like the weight, as you know, and as so many of us have experienced, like the weight is just the byproduct of doing this inner work. And sometimes that inner work is very practical. Again, understanding what you need to eat, understanding how do you fit all this in the midst of being a busy mom or working full time, or how do you actually make that work? That's a big part of the process too. Understanding how to separate your emotions from the action of eating things that you don't actually want to be eating. All of that is really important and plays into that freedom too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited to be able to chat with you about this. This has been really nice. I'm glad you're able to share kind of a little bit of your passion and your vision with everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So,
Yeah.
do you have
Yeah.
anything else you want to add?
Hmm. Um, let me
I
think.
know.
I don't know, we're just having a lot of fun in Fit Moms Academy. I think, we're growing. I think we have current members, almost 40. And
Mhm.
those are women who are invested in this total life transformation. And for those of you who are wondering more about what this looks like and if this is for you, like if you're looking for a group of women who are going deep in their journey with the Lord and in their journey for healing in their bodies, I think a lot of times we think about weight loss communities as a place where you go and just share all the things about food and fitness, but the depth of our conversation is we really become a family pretty fast, just because we're really diving into deep conversations that have to do with our spiritual walk and our emotions, and we just get very real and raw so that you can heal faster. So if you're looking for a place to accelerate your progress and go on a weight loss journey for the last time in a way that really invites the Lord in and allows you to heal, then this is a really, really good place for you. And the beautiful part is now that if you're watching this and you're like, I kind of want to do this with my husband, we have a place for that too. So my husband has created Fit Dads Academy, and we still have a little bit of space left in that too. But we just have such a desire for transformation in families in the realm of physical health, and that will manifest in so many other ways. So I don't know. I think that Western medicine is great and it has its place, but we're just really in the business of healing in a different way. So, and helping people to heal in a different way. So we're really excited to see where God is growing this and to see revival in true healthcare instead of sick care, and just helping people understand that abundant life, including abundant health, is for you. And so if you feel stuck, there's a way out. There is hope. If you want to go back and watch Melissa's interview from last week, she talks about how she has experienced that hope. But if you feel like you're in a rut, you don't have to stay there, but it is a choice to step out and to seek help too. So, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have some deep conversations. It's a little bit deeper than just the numbers on the scale or what we ate. It's a great community of women who love Jesus and really want to be whole. So,
yeah. So
right.
Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody, with us this afternoon. And I'll drop a call link below if anybody wants to talk more about what it looks like to be a part of Fit Moms. We do offer free calls just to kind of get to know you in this community and get to know where you're struggling and kind of what path we can help set you on based on your needs. So if you have not scheduled one of those, make sure you do that. That's a free gift that we give to everybody in our community. So we'll drop the call link, sign up for that today, and we can't wait to get to know you ladies more.
Yeah.
Cool. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everyone.